All right. Hello. Let me just check if the recording is on. Yes. So hello and welcome. This is Rajat here from StartupFrat, and today we are going to talk about a little bit about Warren Buffett. Yeah, one of the biggest investors in the world, and one time richest person in the world. Today I think he's among the top 5 or 10 richest people in the world, net worth of $100 billion, and we're going to talk a little bit about a story. Then I'm going to tell you what is the importance in a story that we can all learn from. Now, if you're a small business owner, or if you're a small business owner, like you have a salon on the ground, you have a restaurant on the ground, you have travel agency or something like that, then you could gain from this. Or if you're like a performance marketer, which is a network marketing person, LIC seller, mutual fund seller, or something like that, then you can definitely gain from this training. Okay. So Warren Buffett started as an investor at a very young age. Even before he had turned to adulthood, his father was a stockbroker, so he learned that you could make a lot of good money in stocks and everything. And then he obviously started learning how to do stocks. He made some money also, and then he realized the importance of learning how a business operates so that you can be a good stock investor. Obviously, you can be a better investor if you learn how the business operates, so you can make better decisions about what kind of business to invest in. So he started his own business also before the age of adulthood, and he would have like these gaming consoles set up in barber shops, and he would have lemonade stands and things like that. He did some small part-time businesses just to understand how the money moves. And then he was investing till the age of about 28 years old. He was making good amount of money, but he was investing here and there in companies and things like that. And then at the age of 28, or I think close to 30 years of age, his coach and mentor at the time, whose name is Benjamin Graham, another very famous investment guru of the old times, he taught him that you need to set up a center of excellence for investors, which means you need to become a master investor and have other people put in their money to you, so that you can utilize that money to make money. So you use other people's money leverage to make money for them. So if you have, let us say, $10,000, then if you're getting, let us say, 23% return in the market, you can make $2,300 per year. Yeah, but if you get 100 people like that to put $10,000, okay, and you invest that money, if you're able to get a 23% return on that, that is what, like $1 million? 1,230,123, yeah. At $1 million, and you make a 23% return on that, then you're talking about $230,000. Okay, and from this you can if you own a little share of the company that is doing this, you can collect little more than $2,300 in salary as your as your fees. Okay, so he started doing that, and then he started his own brokerage firm and everything, and then he realized that he was doing very well, and he needed to have a much more better way of attracting investors. So he had an investment in this company called Berkshire Hathaway, which was a textile company, and it was not doing that well. So what he did was he bought out the entire company. He changed that textile company to create a holding company for his customers. Who were his customers? His customers were other existing investors, okay, who did not want to put their own time in investing their money. They just wanted to trust somebody else. And the second thing was wannabe investors.
It's 7:34 p.m.
My Google Assistant is telling me something. Okay, anyway, investors and wannabe investors. Give me just a second. Let me just make sure I put this on mute or something. I think it's already on mute. What is it gonna be? Okay, let me just give me just a second. Yeah, all right. Anyway, so investors and wannabe investors, those were his target customers now, and instead of charging a fee to them directly, he wanted to give them something better. So what he did was he got this company called Berkshire Hathaway. That's his company now, and he said this company is now going to be a holding company. I've removed all the existing business line, which is textiles and all. He sold the textile mill and everything. He turned this into a holding company, which is going to hold shares of other companies. He's going to hold shares of other companies, Okay, and then when you invest in me, you're not paying me a fee. You don't need to pay me a fee. I am already 100% owner in this company, but I'll float the shares of this company so that when you put in the money, you don't have to pay me a fee directly. Okay, when you put in the money, you buy shares of my company, so you get an ownership in whatever I'm doing. That way, God forbid if something happens to me tomorrow, you will still own the shares of this company, which owns some pretty good company, which owns the shares of some other pretty good company. That is what you call a holding company. It has only one business: to hold shares of other companies. Okay, and and then when you buy, when you pay me, you're not paying me fees, you're not paying me my salary, you're buying a stake in my company. That way you become a part owner in everything that I'm doing. And he kept selling shares of Berkshire Hathaway out into the market. So anybody who invested in Berkshire Hathaway was basically investing in Warren Buffett's company and becoming a part owner along with him. And he got to run his company, which was investing shares in other investing into shares of other companies. Also, his net worth grew very, very high. And what he would do is, every time he had excess cash on his hand, he would not pay himself a fat salary. He would actually buy back the shares of Berkshire Hathaway from the people who had bought them, because he's like, oh, I have extra cash on my hand. What is the number one investment I can think of? Number one investment target I can think of is Berkshire Hathaway, not these other companies. So every time he had extra cash lying around in the company, he would not pay himself a fat salary. He would actually buy back the shares from his investors. So what was happening was, his investors got to train ride along with him for a little bit of the way. And every time they wanted to encash, Warren Buffett would be more than happy to encash them out. So they would liquidate their holdings and he would get back his shares and get back his ownership. Over a period of, he started when he was like 12 or 15 years of age, and today is like 90 or something. Yeah, so it's over a period of 75 years, his total net worth, holding shares of Berkshire Hathaway, which is his own company, his total net worth has grown to $100 billion net worth. For many years, for many different years in the world, when they run the richest person on the planet list, he has actually topped that list. In some years, he has actually beaten Bill Gates also to be the richest person in the world. Both of them are very good friends and everything. All right, now, key thing to learn from here, the first little thing to learn from here is he became worth $100 billion, which he would not have become as a stockbroker or as an investment agent. Okay, he was working as an investment agency, but he set up his own business house and he set up his own brand, and then he got other people to go along. With him. So he asked them for the money. He said, don't pay me my salary. Instead of paying me a salary to make you the return, buy a stake in my company so you become a part owner. He built a bigger dream. He built his own business house, which got him to $100 billion net worth, which he would have never made if he was a stockbroking agent or an investment agent or an investment advisor. Yeah, very, very important. But today's lesson is a little different from that. I'm sure you've learned this lesson of building your own business house a couple of times from me in the last few months. I keep harping on that fact. But today's lesson is going to be a little different. Today's lesson is that Warren Buffett took away the focus from the products. Okay, from the products. So how many products are involved over here? He's got his own holding company, which came later, but the first products were, what were his investment targets. So if he's investing in Coca-Cola or something like that, if he's investing in Philip Morris or something like that, then these are the products. Like, I'm investing in these companies, these are good businesses, pay me to invest your money in good companies so that you can make a return. So this was the product. Then when he set up his own company, what was the product? It was Berkshire Hathaway. Okay. And he set up this company and he said, you can invest in this company, but he never went out and he, just promoting Berkshire Hathaway and saying, okay, this is a great company, which is a great place to invest your money. This is a product now. This is his product. His company is now his product. But he didn't go out and do that. He focused. Why did he do all of this stuff? His focus was constantly on who is going to be my number one customer. Who is going to be my number one customer? Who is the big gun that's going to make my financial future? I got to make it worthwhile for them to do business with me. I'm going to make it worthwhile for them to do business with me. In fact, I'm going to make it irresistible for them to do business with me. They have no other option except to do business with me. Yeah. So he focused on the customer. Okay, customer rather than the products. He focused on the customer rather than the products, and he did everything within his power over the last 75 years, but at least from the time he was 20, 30 years of age till the time he was 60 years of age. 30 long years of his life, he did everything in his power to turn everything around in his own life to align himself with the needs of his customer. And his mentor Benjamin Graham told him that there are people in the market who have lots of money, but they have no time, and they have no time to figure out, you know, what are the big investment options. They have the money, they have the investment power, they are already investing with other investing agents, stockbrokers, investment advisors, etc. You want to be the number one player in their mind, so that you get large amounts of money, you know, not $100,000, not $10,000, not $200,000. You get millions and billions of dollars of the big whales. If you have 5 to 10 big whales, big investors investing with you, and everybody investing $100 million, that's $1 billion cash corpus for you to invest, go forward with, right? So he's like, how do I make sure that the top 100 investors in the US who have these billions of dollars to invest, I become the number one de facto person, you know, that they cannot ignore me. I am the number one de facto choice in their mind when it comes to investing their money. And he changed his entire life, his entire career, his entire methodology, his entire being. Yeah, he was chilling out like an investment agent or a stockbroker, getting other people to pay him to invest their money, and then taking his salary, which could be, I'm sure he was already a millionaire, I think by age 30 or something like that. Okay, so he was already a millionaire by age 30. So he was doing pretty good in life, but his mentor told him that is not the big money. Leave that. Change everything possible in your life to make sure that you're the number one de facto person, yeah, for the big guns who have money to spend, for the big guns. Okay, and then that's what he did. He first bought a textile company, and then he sold all the mill and all the machinery of that textile company. He re-registered that as a holding company, and he built his reputation, and then he created new products. What is the new product? You don't have to invest with me. You don't have to, because I'm going to take a salary or whatever, I'm going to take a cut in your investment. You don't have to do any of that. Invest in my company so that you become a part owner with me. He created a program so irresistible that he today, in spite of being his total returns in the market are like 21% per year, annualized, compounded over time, and he's not even the best investor when it comes to skill. There are many other hedge fund managers and investors today in America whose track record is much better than Steve Jobs, than Warren Buffett. Sorry, than Warren Buffett. And many other. There's a guy called Bill Ackman. If you see his track record, much better. There's a guy called Carl Icahn. Yeah, if you just YouTube all these guys, track record much better than Warren Buffett. But what Warren Buffett did was he created his own business house. He created an irresistible offer for his customers, and he changed everything in his life possible to create a product line where he was the number one choice for all the big investors of the time. And today's net worth is $100 billion, one of the first top 5 richest people in the world. And even in the investment game, there are many players who have a higher return on investment track record than Warren Buffett. Yeah, but he's the number one choice for all people. Today, I think you can get a share of Berkshire Hathaway for like, one share of Berkshire Hathaway is like $250,000 or something like that. It's like extremely expensive. Just to buy one share of Berkshire Hathaway, you got to spend like some $250,000. Okay, just look up the figure. I'm not too sure on the figure, but I just know it's like the most expensive share of any company that you would have probably heard of. Okay, so now how does this affect us? How does this affect you and me? I'll go over it very fast. If you are a small business owner and you have a product, I'll take 2 examples. Okay, I'll take 2 examples. I'll take the example of a small business owner, brick and mortar. Let us say you have a salon. Let us say you have a salon. Okay, or you are, let us say, a network marketing person, yeah, who has some health products or beauty products or something like that. Okay, I'll take the example of let's say any network marketing. Okay, I don't want to take names over here because I'm not here to promote any single network marketing company, although I do business with many of them. Yeah, that means I'm a distributor with 5 or 6 different network marketing and affiliation companies. However, I don't promote any of them. I just use them as cash cows. Yeah, whenever there's a blast of revenue that I can get for them, I get that. I collect my money, life is good, and I don't associate myself too much with any of them, simply because I'm spread across. I have my own holding company. Yeah, it's called StartupFrat. You want to invest money, just invest with StartupFrat, that kind of thing. But anyway, let me give you an example of how you can behave, how you can be like Warren Buffett, how you can be like Warren Buffett. Very, very simple. You have a salon, okay, and the salon has some products. What are the products? You do facial, you sell some L'Oreal products or something like that from there. In a salon, it also has a retail market, which is a lot of people who buy L'Oreal stuff in a salon, and all of that is basically an affiliation income for you. And then your primary products are, you know, facial karalo, pedicure karalo, whatever it is, right? And then who's your customer? Most salons, any customer that walks in is their customer. Some salons are little specialized, they say ladies only. Yeah, so they're ladies only. Today, most salons are very, very generic, unisex. Anybody who comes for any one of our 20 services, we are here to provide you the service. Okay, that is one way to do business. That's the old style of doing business, which is called supply-driven business. What is supply-driven business? Whatever you want, we are willing to supply. आपको जो चाहिए वो सप्लाई कर देंगे. You just come with the demand. आप बस मुंह खोलो और बोलो कि क्या चाहिए. I will supply it. In that niche, which is, you know, you want me to fix up your hair, I'll do that. Want me to fix up your eyebrows, do that. Pedicure, वो भी कर देंगे. Facial, whatever it is that they're providing. Okay, they are product centric. Supply side businesses usually product centric. Similarly, if you look at network marketing, most people are product centric or company centric. They get very emotionally attached to their network marketing company, which is great. Yeah? They're very, very emotionally attached, and then you usually have an upline who has changed their life, like I also do. Yeah, my life also changed when I first started doing network marketing. I found my upline, who till today is my life mentor, and you know, he changed a lot of things in my mind. Thankfully, he was not very emotionally attached to the company, so he would figure out immediately how you could replicate the learning from one company to the next, and then we went on to do business together with many different companies. And today he is also my upline in few of these other companies that I'm talking to you about. He's also my upline because he was not very connected with the companies. Like let's figure out what is moving in the market and let's do business with all of these companies. And when the technology game started back in 2010, 11, 12, he had a lot of exposure to the American market. And incidentally, at that time, I was working with a company that was constantly sending me to America and gave me a dream. He says, software, selling via software or enablement of network marketing via software is going to be the next big thing because it's happening in the US. And then he motivated me to learn a lot about softwares at a time when I had no interest, and till today I have zero interest in learning about softwares, but I learned this at a time when it was not required. So today I can utilize that as a revenue source, as a cash cow in my own business house, which is StartupFrat. Okay, I'll talk to you more about that later. But how would you do it? How would you do network marketing if you were to think like Warren Buffett? How would you think like Warren Buffett? How would you run a salon if you thought like Warren Buffett? Now imagine, well, the first thing Warren Buffett did was, who are the big guns who are going to spend the money? Where is the money lying at? Yeah, in Grant Cardone's word, he says, who's got my money? Yeah, all of the money in the world comes from one place and one place only, which is somebody else's pocket. You got to figure out whose pocket the money is going to come from, and they got to change everything or align everything to that particular customer. Now, if I'm not a salon owner or anything, but I have advised salon owners and they've got a lot of benefit from my advice. So how would a salon do it? First of all, figure out who your market is and niche down big time on that market. Yeah, niche down. So if you have a salon which focuses only on ladies, that's fine. That's a broad market. But what about gents, man? What about 20 to 30-year-old males? That's a big market that nobody's playing in. Yeah, because you would think because these guys don't go to salons as much, that cannot be my target market. The biggest untapped market in India today, biggest untapped. You don't find a single salon that is just highly focused on the needs of, let us say, 20 to 30-year-old males. Why? Why do I say 20 to 30-year-old males? Yeah, 20 to 30-year-old males. Okay, now I'm 40 right now, so I can think back 10 years back, 12 years back, and I have memories of that time. If you're around my age, you can think back 10 years when you're still college going or right out of college. Yeah, probably have some money to spend. Yeah, you have your own money. Either you're in college doing a part-time job in a call center or something like that, or you're already earning, you got your first salary. Yeah, maybe you're not married yet. Yeah, at 24, 25, you know, these days in tier 1, tier 2 cities, people are not getting married that early. So you're in that age group where you have the money, okay, and you have the desire to find a girlfriend, yeah, or probably be physically attractive to the opposite sex. Maybe even you want to get married, but you want to be attractive. Yeah, the desire to be attractive. Yeah, so you want to find a market which has the money. Okay, then you want to figure out how many primal instincts you can tap into to get that money out of the pocket. Yeah, there are 5 primal instincts. It's survival, replication, comfort, conformity, and class. Comfort, conformity, and class. Yeah, why do people buy a Mercedes? Yeah, it's either class, they want to look better than their neighbor, or a bigger thing is, why does a 25-year-old person buy a Mercedes that they cannot afford? It's because they want to look sexy to the opposite sex. Very simple, very, very simple. So let's focus on survival and replication. Survival and replication is 84% of all primal needs that any human being cannot ignore. Once these needs kick in, they don't see reason. They're just gonna go all the way, man. They don't care after that, right? So we're gonna tap into the replication need. One of the 2 biggest needs is replication. It's about 40-45% of the market. Survival is 50% of the market. So you got roughly 85-90% of the market covered with these 2 needs, survival and replication. So I'm going to tap into the replication need. So that's about 40% of the market. 40% of these 20 to 30 year olds. Yeah, the other people, other 20 to 30 year olds are thinking survival. So when I was younger, when I was 20 to 25, I did not think about replication. I thought only about survival, and I actually changed my career. If you know my story, I was working in a medical hospital, and within the first 2 years of my medical practice, I chose to quit because I thought my dreams are not going to get fulfilled through this career. I could see a lot of my even when I was a medical student, a lot of my professors, they did not have the kind of lifestyle that I desired. Many of them had money and they were very respected in society, but the exact lifestyle mix was not exactly my thing. So I chose to go into sales and marketing, where a lot of people who were 27, 30, 35-year-old were living sexy lives because they were good salespeople. They could get a job done in 30 hours of the week and make more money than a medical doctor would make at 50 years of age. So 30 hours a week, working at 30 years of age, they could make more money than a medical doctor working 50, 60 hours a week at 50, 60 years of age. So I said, okay, these guys look cool. And then I found network marketing. My upline motivated me. He said, yeah, absolutely, you should learn sales and marketing. Do whatever it takes to change your career. So between 20 and 25, I did not think about replication. I thought about survival. I changed my career, learned sales and marketing skills, etc. By 26, 27 years of age, I was making pretty good money. Yeah, I was in the 6-figure range, which even 15 years back was quite a lot of money. Yeah, today also it's quite a lot of money for a 25-year-old, 27-year-old. Yeah, at that point I started thinking, man, what else can I do? What else can I do? And I went to a salon, which was highly recommended by somebody, and they gave me a 400 rupee haircut. 400 rupee haircut. My regular place, the Sunday guy, yeah, with the free massage, yeah, and the back, the 𝐾𝐤 back and all, for 50 bucks. Yeah, this was 50 bucks. Sunday night, yeah, they just have like the one cut, which is flat. Okay, flat. They'll cut your hair for you and that's it, 50 bucks. They'll do some shoulder massage and all that. Okay, and this other guy was like 400 bucks. And this, they had all that, you know, they would cut the hair in different angles and everything and all that. Yeah. And by God, when I came out of this 400 buck haircut, I felt good. I looked into the mirror and I'm like, dude, I just realized that I budgeted 400 bucks a month for the rest of my life, because never am I going to the 50 buck guy again. Never am I. This is still an untapped market 15 years later. Still a very untapped market 15 years later. Now you would think that all these unisex salons and all, they're doing these nice haircuts, and all the guys these days, they have the, what do you call, the spikes and the little dye or whatever that golden thing is called. It's still an untapped market. I would tell you there are billions of dollars in India today wasting away because you don't have a good focus on that market. You just have a unisex salon where everybody goes, the girls go there, the guys go there, the guys, if they have budget, they'll go there, otherwise they'll go to the 50 buck guy. There is no focus on this market till today. Okay, now if I had a salon, what I would do is I would change everything to make sure I tap into this market and I rip away every single shred of money from this market and should come to my pocket. Okay, what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to change it from unisex to college going kids, or you know, the 20 to 30-year-old male guys. I will have a male salon only. Yeah, why do I want to do that? Is because if you know where the money is going to come from and you make these people feel very special, you're going to have a fan following that is going to follow you regardless of competition, regardless of recession, regardless of inflation, regardless of lockdown, regardless of everything else. Yeah, by the way, I have my own fellow who does my like my facial. I really love him. Cost 3,000 bucks, twice or thrice as much as probably my wife's facial. The moment the lockdown got over, I called him. I said, you know, I need to come to you. And he's like, we're not open with the salon yet. I'm like, come to my house and do my facial. I'll pay you double, whatever. I need you. Yeah, I need you, my friend. So anyway, so that's the amount of loyalty I have for this guy. Yeah, because he can make a 40-year-old balding loser like me. The moment I come out of the facial, I look like Brad Pitt or something. So worth the 3 grand. Okay, worth the 3 grand. Now, what I would do is 2 or 3 things. The first thing is local area. You got 2 markets, local, and you got all India. Local and all India. And you got 3 product options. 3 product options. One is information product, one is consultation product, and one is stock product. ICS, stock product, consultation product, and information product. Now, India market, you can sell an information product because people will buy online, they can spend online, and you can deliver it online. The second is a consultation product. You can charge online, but you got to deliver in person. You can do that over a Zoom call or something like that. And the third is a stock market, stock product, which is the actual facial, haircut, pedicure, whatever the hell you're doing. Okay. The local market will also buy the information products, and the local market will also buy the consultation products. Okay. The consultation product has to be done differently in a local market. It's called a workshop product. It's called a workshop or a community product. Okay, so now you have 4 products: workshop or a community product. 4 types of products you can run from the same shop with the same labor. You don't have to buy any more labor to hire any more people. Don't do any of that. Okay, now what you do is you create an information product that talks about the 3 best things that anybody can do at the age of 25, any 25-year-old male can do to double their attractiveness to the opposite sex. Very simple. Okay, information program, you sell this at 2,999 and everybody is going to buy it. Everybody is going to buy it, provided you show yourself as a person who's focused only on 20 to 30-year-old males. My only focus in life is to have 100,000 people get better girlfriends or get girlfriends. People are not getting girlfriends by looking good, smelling good, you know, feeling good, whatever it is. Okay, 2,999. Information product sells all India. Okay, then you got a consultation product. Okay, you got 9,999, 10,000 rupees. Okay, sells all India. For this you will have to spend some Zoom time, probably book about 6 hours a week to do Zoom calls. These could be group calls. People buy a ticket, you do 4 calls in a month, and then you give this product for free. The information product comes free with it. Okay, so you say if you buy the 9,999 product, I'm just going to spend 4 Zoom calls with you in a month. For the next month, I'm going to give you tips, answer your questions, etc. And then in the bargain, I'll give you my 3,000 rupee product free, which means you can access it online and things like that. Okay. Now you got a workshop for the local market. You got to build a buzz in the local market so that you appear as the freaking person on this whole planet that is doing it ahead of everybody else. Yeah, your market is limited, but your reputation does not need to be limited. Your market is limited to local, but your reputation can still be global. You call one of these cool guys, yeah, cool, nice looking guys who do the haircuts for these Alim Hakim types, yeah. Not only do they do a good haircut, they've built their whole personality type so that they look like these Bollywood haircut guys. They talk like that, they dress like that. It's all nice and cool. You have them in every city. You'll find one such attractive personality hairdresser or your facial guy in literally every city. In Pune, I found like 10 of these over the years. They all, the personality is the main product. Yeah. So you want to get this guy, you want to pay him 10,000 bucks to have an event where he gives 10 tips, a workshop, okay, 4-hour workshop where he does 10 tips. He gives 10 tips on how to dress better because they know how to do that. You don't know how to do that. You're just running a salon. They know how to do that. You get this attractive character, pay them 10 grand, 20 grand, whatever it takes, okay, and sell tickets to this workshop at 400 bucks a pop. Run Facebook ads in your local area saying this thing is going to change your dating life forever. You're going to have this guy is going to come and teach you grooming tips. Okay, what happens is, let us say you pay this guy 20,000 rupees to come for a day, okay, and you sell tickets worth, let us say 200 rupees in your local area, and you get, let us say 100 people, okay, let us say you get 50 people, no big deal, okay, so that's 1, 2, 3 zeros, 2 into 5, 10,000, okay, so you make 10,000 rupees from this and you pay the guy 20,000 rupees. Okay, and you pay for Facebook ad, let us say another 5,000 rupees. So you spend 25,000 rupees to make 10,000 rupees for this workshop product. Okay, workshops never make a lot of money, remember that. But they are amazing for branding. They are freaking crazy for branding. Yeah, I've done workshops a lot in my life. Amazing for branding. The back end revenue you can make from a workshop is almost unlimited. So what happens is, You get this workshop, you get 30-40 people coming in for a 4-hour workshop, get a camera guy to video the whole thing, get nice photos of it, so that you can use it for your own branding later, and video the whole of the training that this person is giving you. Video the whole of the training that this person is giving you. And then what you do is you feed the training back into your information and consultation products, feed the information back into your information and consultation products, and use the rest of the photos, etc. for your branding, and happily lose 15,000 rupees on this one little workshop. However, what you have done is that these 40 people are going to go out and talk about this to all their friends and family, okay? This is going to create a running workshop model where on a slow day, let us say Tuesday afternoon, when nobody's going to come for a haircut because everybody's at work or something like that, you can have this workshop running for 4 weeks in a month. Next time you run this workshop, the reputation is already there for you, the traffic is already there for you, the tickets are going to sell without the digital marketer. You don't need the digital marketer anymore, okay? And then you're going to call another guy who doesn't give grooming tips. This guy gives you conversational tips. How do you become better at conversation? How do you become better at probably something else? What are the top restaurants in town to take your date to? So you get another workshop which is what are the top dating ideas, which is instead of going for a date where everybody sits across the table and looks awkwardly at each other, why don't you go for a shopping trip? Why don't you go for a flea market? Those are amazing dating ideas where there is no pressure on anybody. The girl is not under pressure, the guy is not under pressure, both of them are out shopping, they're spending time. In a flea market, you usually have some places where you can eat and drink, and that element is already there, but there are other activities that decompress the whole first date, second date, whatever. Next workshop you do this, the next workshop you'll break even. The third workshop you do, you'll make a little bit of profit. Now this is not going to change your life, but by the end of week 4, your reputation will be built as the freaking place in all of India. You could be in a city like Mysore, which is not a tier 1 or tier 2 city. You could be in a place like Jhansi, not a tier 1 or tier 2 city, but your reputation will be built. You're the freaking place in all of India that does one thing and one thing only for one customer and one customer only, which is we help you increase your attractiveness quotient to the opposite sex if you're a 20 to 30-year-old male. Feed the whole thing back into your branding, into your information products, into your consultation products, and into your stock product. What is stock product? Right now, if you're selling L'Oreal, there are hundreds of salons that are selling L'Oreal. Your job is to make, in the first month, you make 1 lakh rupees profit from these new products, which are information consultation products and the workshop products. In your second month, literally by month 6, you'll be generating about 4 lakh rupees or more, probably more than that. Okay, you take all of this profit, take 25 lakh rupees from your last 6 months additional profit, and invest it into creating your own stock product, which is something like L'Oreal, but not L'Oreal with your own label on it. There are hundreds of places which are creating new products. There are hundreds of new startups coming up in India, run by college kids themselves, who are doing a lot of research on, what are the best, products to use on your skin, natural products. We are using mango pulp, and, we are creating something out of it, and then goes on your skin, and it's totally natural. There are no ill effects, there are no chemicals, there's nothing like that, right? Just contract one of these companies and say, I'm going to pre-buy all of your next 6 months orders, except that you're going to make it for me. It's going to be my label. Very simple. They need the money. So you create your own line of stock products. Within 12 months, you'll be generating, I kid you not, you'll be generating 1 crore rupees only in stock product, in in information product, and in consultation products. At which time you can choose to either stop your workshops altogether or take them national. Go into different cities and do your workshops in different cities. Let the people come over there, book a hall, do a 6-hour workshop over there. Sell your stock product on the stands right outside. So when people get that, they're in that state, and they come out, they buy 1 month of supply of that mango pulp facial thing or whatever it is. Okay, very simple. The moment you change your focus from a product to a customer, all of this becomes possible. All of this is already happening in the country. None of this is the stuff that you need to do yourself, because all of the people who come to work in the workshops are already available in the market. People who are creating new stock products under their own brands or outside their own brands with new natural elements which have zero chemicals and all that, already being created in the market. Yeah, the market is already ready. 20-30-year-olds are already making money enough that they can spend on a 400 rupee haircut or 10,000 rupees on, you know, nice facial products or something like that. Okay, all you need to do is reposition yourself, turn your focus away from a product, yeah, into the market, into your customer. All of this becomes possible. Okay, very simply, how do you do this in network marketing? Very simple. If you're a network marketing people do business with network marketing companies only for two reasons. Either they love the products or they like the compensation plan. Make money or make health. There are four big markets. It's called Age of Aquarius markets. Age of Aquarius. Make money, make health. And the third thing is, a lot of people join network marketing companies because they respect the community that is being built over there. Yeah, that's another thing my upline told me back in the day. He said, a lot of people do business not because of the money or because of the products. They do business because they come to hang out with other people on the same journey as them. Yeah, they love to hang out in an environment where there are other people, positive-minded people on the same journey as them, other people who have the same dreams as them. It's not important whether the dream is getting achieved or not. It's not important whether you become like a millionaire in 3 months or not. That's not important. They want to come because of the environment. Yeah. Now, assuming that you are a person who's interested in the network marketing company because of the health products. Let's say you are a you found some benefit, you had somebody sick in your family, somebody gave you some health product from a network marketing company and they benefited from that. Yeah, almost all network marketing companies have top class products. Yeah, almost all successful, long-standing network marketing companies have top-class products. Why do they do that? Because obviously you're going to sell on references, you're going to sell among your friends and family. They don't want your reputation. The market will collapse if the product is crap. So the products are always good. So assuming you are a person who likes, you know, some vitamin or something like that, assuming you're the kind of person who likes, you know, some of their products that's really good for the health or something like that. Okay, you focus on an age group which is, let us say 30 to 40 years, which is 40 to 50 years, or whatever age group you like to specialize in, or whatever age group that you have. And then what you do is you start creating 3 steps. I'm just going to tell you 3 steps. Okay, I'm going to tell you a resource where you can find all of this information. The first step is you need to set up Facebook ads. You need to set up a Facebook group and you need to set up a Zoom consultation product. Okay, and then you need to set up an up-level program. Very simple. Facebook ads spend 7,000 rupees a month. Okay, Facebook group is the people where you create the environment where there are other people on the same journey as these other people. Assuming you're going to target somebody based on health, somebody, let us say people who are suffering from arthritis, because you have a product that works on arthritis. Don't connect yourself to the product, connect yourself to the customer. Who's the customer? 50-year-old who's suddenly realizing they have bone pain or arthritis or something like that. Okay, that is the customer. You run some Facebook ads and say, I'm an expert, not because I have a medical degree, but I'm an expert because I suffered from this problem and I was able to solve it using a combination of certain mindsets, certain tools and techniques, and certain products that I use, or certain dietary things that I utilized, which I later crystallized into a product. Okay, you say that, people join your Facebook group. What do you do? Facebook group, you do 2 or 3 videos every week. These videos talk about what is the cause of arthritis. Why is the medical industry not able to solve arthritis in spite of having billions of dollars of research money spent into arthritis? You will never find a doctor that you go to, who you go to for 1 month, and they will suddenly solve your arthritis. This arthritis is becoming a problem where you're going to keep going to the doctor again and again. They're going to keep changing the dosage of the medicines, and you're going to keep having the damn pain all through your life. Yeah, what a problem. Then the third video talks about the cost of arthritis, which is if you keep going to the doctor once every month or once in every 2 months and keep taking these medicines, etc., and you keep having the pain, then you have 2 types of, you have a direct cost associated with it, which is all the time that you spend going to the doctor, all the money you pay the doctor, all the money you pay the supplements, and indirect cost. What is the indirect cost? If you are not fully performing at work, if you're not fully performing in your family life, if you're not fully performing in your social life, you constantly have this thing hurting you, and that's causing a problem with your attitude in your social relationships, just because deep down inside you got this little pain thing. Then that has a huge indirect impact professionally and personally, plus a direct impact of going to the doctor, spending on medicines, wasting your time, etc., etc. Okay, and then what you do is you bring them to a Zoom consultation, free consultation, where you talk to them about how you can reduce 20 years of their future pain in 20 days flat. 20 days of their future pain in 20 days flat. Okay, and then you sell them an up-level program, which is, I'm going to work with you for 20 days and I'm going to charge 2,999. I'm going to charge 2,999, and in this consultation I'm going to show you how to remove your pain. Now, how do you help them in this 2,999 consultation is, you help them improve their diet. The underlying cause of all arthritis is inflammation. Very simple, inflammation. Okay, improve their diet, help them improve their hydration, help them do some exercises which reduce the pain, help them improve some of their ligament strength, etc., etc. Just do some of the non-network marketing related stuff with them, and the trust is built. Once the trust is built, then you're going to tell them, hey, either you can keep doing this stuff, which also takes a lot of your time, which also takes a little bit of money, because I'm going to charge you 3,000 rupees a month for the rest of your life trying to support you. Or what you can do is, I'm going to bring you in and show you a supplement that you can literally pop into your mouth, and it's going to have the exact same effects. I'm not saying you should spoil your diet, go back to the crazy diet again. I'm not saying you should reduce your hydration. Don't screw up with any of that. Those are the basics. But I'm going to give you a supplement just in case you have to go to a party and your diet gets screwed up. Just in case you are undergoing tax season and you forget to drink 4 liters of water for a few days. This supplement is going to make sure that you maintain that continuity. I'm going to ship this supplement over to you, as long as you pay me. Assuming the supplement costs 4,000 rupees, you can charge them 5,000 rupees for this. Ship them the supplement, and let them have it. By this time they'll discover, oh, this is about Nutrilite, this is about whatever they call it, Herbalife, now I figured it out. That's fine. By this time what has happened is, you collected 3,000 rupees over here, you created a paying relationship between you and your future downline. Okay, very, very important. 99% of network marketers fail because there is no paying relationship. 99% of network marketers fail because there is no paying relationship. I can't charge you anything directly because you're already my friends and family, and then my company says that no, we are going to charge all the money, then we are going to turn it around and pay you like this, 20% commission on the product sale. No reason to do that. No reason to do that. In the startup launch program, which is what I teach network marketers, we do it the other way around. First, you get a business license as an information marketer from the government of India that says I'm not going to charge for information because that's my business. Next, you create a personal brand that says that. You don't need to create a website or anything like that. You create a Facebook group and you create a Facebook business account where you submit your business license and say, I'm going to use Facebook ads to charge people for good information that I'm going to give them. Okay, then you go ahead and run some ads, bring people over here to your consultation or to your Facebook group. Whoever is interested, you charge them for the information. Till this time, there is no talk of the network marketing company, and these people are not your friends and family. Okay, they are basing or weighting this information solely based upon the value of the information itself. There is no relationship involved over here. Okay, very simple. You spend 7,000 rupees in the first month. You collect 10,000 rupees from your entry level program. Let us see you get 3 customers. Most of our people, most of our network marketing students have collected more money than 10,000 in their first month running 7,000 rupees of ads. But I am not here to give you any guarantees. It's a business. Okay, seven grand a month you spend, and you make more than 10,000 rupees a month, and you get a bunch of potential downlines that already trust you and with whom you already have a paying relationship. Very simple. Now step 3. The person loves the supplements and the person has already paid you 3 grand. There is only one barrier left to break. Only one barrier left to break. They know somebody else in their family who's into the same network marketing company. I know my Mamaji's son's father-in-law who's already into DXN. Should I go do business with them or should I go do business with you? That's the only barrier left. Yeah, at which point you can ask them very simply that I do business with a business license and I do business like a true business. I make money from this business 3 ways from Sunday, and I've done this business for less than 6 months in a year, and I've already collected 15 lakh rupees in profits, or whatever your track record is. You have interacted with me over 4 meetings. Do you think my model is better, or is your Mamaji's son's father-in-law's model better? Which one do you think it is? And they'll think to themselves, they go ask their Mamaji's son's father-in-law, and that guy is doing the same old crap that their upline taught them, which is go into your friends and family, force them to buy products, then they'll start hating on you, then your business will come to a standstill, then I'm going to sit around like a predator waiting for the next guy that comes to me and talks about DXN or an Amway or 𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐞 or whatever it is, and then I try to get them into my company. And yes, I'm making less than 15,000 rupees after being 2 years in this business. Yeah, who are they going to do business with? It's going to be you, my friend. It's going to be you. If they have a brain. If they don't have a brain, they'll go and do business with their Mamaji's son's father-in-law, which is amazing, because you don't want to do business with people who don't have brains. Very simple. You want to do business with people who have brains, and with people you already have a paying relationship with, because sponsoring people doesn't make you money in network marketing, my friend. It's only people who put their money down, buy product, sell product, they have a paying relationship with the company, that make you money. Yeah, idle downlines don't make you no money. There is no money in sponsoring. The only money is there in team building, and teams are built with people of value, not with a bunch of idiots. Yeah, so if this resonates, if you resonate with this, if you have been in a situation where you've been doing network marketing the same old crappy way that they started in 1955 that your upline just taught you, which is find your friends and family, then go after them, show them the plan, and be very, very motivated. Yeah, treat this company like your religion. Treat this, I'm like better than your bloodline. That's a load of crap. All of these companies are cash cows. Most of these companies have great products, and all of their models are broken. Very simple. Very, very simple. In the internet age, they're talking about calling people and showing them the plan. This is the age of the internet, my friend. Okay, there are 42 crore people from India in the Facebook algorithm that you can track and use using this technique that I just taught you, which is the Facebook Business Suite. 10 to 12 crore of those you can target tonight if you had this Facebook Business Suite license. This Facebook Business Suite is free to set up. You only pay for the ads. It's free to set up. All the market research is free. When I run ads targeting my future downlines, I target 12 crore people in India, my friend. 12 crore people in India. Yeah, your upline and your downline combined cannot do that. Combined cannot do that. Yeah, very simple. For less than 5,000 to 7,000 rupees a month, you can be free. You can be free from this crap that is a 1955 model that people are still peddling today because they don't understand how to use the internet like a weapon. Like a freaking weapon, my friend. Yeah. So now if this interests you, I would like to talk to you more about how this model works, show you some testimonials, and potentially if you and I are a good fit for each other, I would like you to work with us. My agency StartupFrat provides services around this. We can help you get all of this stuff set up within a matter of 30 days or less. Within a matter of 30 days or less. Within the first 60 days, you'll already be collecting this money, probably much more than 10,000 rupees, but I cannot make a commitment to you because it's a business. Okay. However, we have case studies where most people have collected more money than this. Most people who have been successful in the Startup Launch program have collected more money in their first 60 days in the StartupFrat community than they were able to hit incomes for the last 2 years. And I actually run surveys. I've run surveys with over 5,000 people today. And the standard answer is I've been with my network marketing company for 2 years and my average income is still less than 15,000 rupees. And I'm sick and tired of running after my friends and family and doing the same crap that was invented in 1955 that doesn't work today. Is that you, my friend? If that's you, then what I would like you to do is head on over to startupfrat.club/webinar. Okay, that thing will pop on the screen or something. Or let me write over here, this startupfrat.club/webinar. startupfrat.club/webinar, and I would like to see you live, and hopefully if you and I are a good fit, yeah, then we'll probably do business together. I would love my agency to set this up for you. Okay, and when you come to the webinar, don't forget your credit card at home, because just in case you like something and you're not able to take action, I'm the kind of person who stays in your dreams forever and doesn't let you sleep. So I'll see you live. See you. Bye-bye.